Go play out. Yes, and this game does have burgers for healing items. How's the audio balance, by the way? Feels a little soft in my headphones, but that's often a bad. Sounds good. Okay. That's me on the left, the Duke Nukem looking guy. I find it kind of interesting too that they pretty much completely remade the game from the Japanese version, outside of the music and general concept of you being a guy with a boomerang. Like the character in the Japanese version, I think looks kind of more like Astro Boy than Duke Nukem. I'm starting to kind of toy with the idea of maybe learning the any percent run of this for the 12-hour challenge sometime, just because it doesn't really look that difficult or involved. I mean, the main kind of hard trick in the run of this game is these floor clips. Let's go. 6 stages that you can play in any order, and then a final stage. I'm just gonna do them in. Some awesome music too. Thanks, Colin. Quite a few power-ups, all of which you lose if you die. Being able to shoot multiple boomerangs at once, having them go farther, and jump you can do just to go straight to that ladder, but power meter at the top is just how far my boomerangs travel. Oh, really? I knew. I mean, there's a Power Blade 2 that's also NES, but I wasn't aware that there was a Game Boy port. Oh, forgot that. It's armor, well, which I'm probably going to be losing. Yeah, like that. You take 3 hit, absorb 3 hits, and also gives you an upgraded attack. I find it kind of interesting too that this game doesn't have any RNG with how drops work too. It's all just based on a table of how many enemies you've killed. I think up to 64. Yeah, I really like the Nova's running animation too. Guy that's going places. And E-Tank. The glitch you can do to actually skip most of the bosses in this game, although I'm not going to do it. Hard. I think this game's way under, or kind of falls into kind of the criminally unknown category. Got nice colorful 8-bit graphics, really good music, pretty sharp controls. Difficulties fairly well balanced, although there's some kind of rough jumps in a couple stages. Almost fell off because of the Yeah, I've never actually played Metal Storm, and I should someday, even though it'll have to be Flash Cart, because actual Metal Storm carts are... Yeah, I've really come to appreciate Natsume's soundtracks a lot more over the past couple years. Metal Storm Natsume or not? I think this is the way to... This doesn't look... Oh, it's to get a suit. Yeah, I've heard of Wild Guns. Although I've never... Ah, what am I doing? Let's see, yeah, I'll pass this without getting hit. Irem, okay. Was Irem who made the Guardian Legend as well? Is that somebody else? Yeah, the speedrun route I know just goes through these things and tanks the damage. This way. Because yeah, if you're playing on normal mode instead of expert mode, I believe the only difference is that in normal there's no knockback from getting hit, and in expert there is. Stage has the dragon. Yeah. Well, it turned into a spike wheel or something, which, that's the best they could do with 8-bit graphics. They went the wrong way. Stage doesn't look familiar. I want to say there's one suit in every stage, but, be wrong. I think it's Sector 4, I think, is where the any percent speedrun suit. It's your first opportunity to get one without much of a detour. Hey, Anna. Yeah, that is definitely the case. Like the speedrun tries to keep the suit it picks up in Sector 4 all the way to the end. I think it's a pretty interesting dynamic, I think, too, that they run. The first half you're playing as Nova, and the second half you're playing as the Power Blade armor. The fact that, and then the fact that you don't want to lose it because it gives you a stronger attack that goes through walls means that it kind of goes from being about damage boosts in a lot of stages to being about trying to avoid damage at all costs. Yeah, the music is so good. The only stage that has music that doesn't really do much for me is Sector 6. Yeah, they really are. I want it. It's pretty different from Contra. Think of what other kinds of NES games I would compare it to. It was a 140 was what I got on Free Enterprise. This boss you actually have to fight even if you use the grenade glitch in the run, because the grenade glitch works basically by buffering using a grenade when you enter the boss room, and then you hit the boss before its health bar starts filling up and just one-shot it, but that doesn't end the beehive because not all the hatches, well actually I think all 4 hatches are closed right at the start. Thanks, Muniz. And if this game even has 1-ups, I know there's continues. There's armor for me. Go down this way to get. If it wasn't obvious, both from the intro and then from the next stages, I have to find that agent in each stage to actually get a key to the boss room. A Fever Paretic. Free Enterprise went fine. Got a 140. That probably should have been sub 130, but couple bad decisions. Yeah, this is the Power Blade armor that the up tries to keep to the game. Oh, there's another one, okay. I like how even when he's wearing that suit, he still has to do his Olympic gold medal. Supposed to go, because I know the boss door is high in the sky in the stage. Actually, wait. Oddly familiar. Okay, I am going. Ever played Low G Man? No. And let's see if I. Oh wow. It's hard as I thought. Yeah, that's the main glitch in the speedrun of this game is clipping around corners of certain platforms. There's a couple that are pretty important. Yeah, Vice Project Doom is another really, needlessly obscure. More or less expecting to take at least one death on that. That was basically the end of the stage after all those floaty platforms. There was the boss story. Yeah. Yeah, the driving and shooting stages in Vice aren't great, but I also don't think they okay, I do still have the card. I don't think they really overstate their welcome. Got this Power Blade suit lets me get my boomerang power-ups back. Although I guess because it's the stars that increase your power meter. I guess that actually, yeah, that does affect your Power Blade shots too. Wait, what? Yeah, this game is unfortunately fairly stingy when it comes to checkpoints. I think checkpoints are the locations where you get the key cards from the agents. Actually game over to get the back. The other one should still be there. The area I just skipped through. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds right, dude. The correct solution is just to not die, but I mean in this stage the agent location isn't even, it's fairly close to the entrance too, so I was able to spawn there. Ball this time. Yeah, the music in this game is top notch. My only real gripe with the design is just that I think the end game is too short. And the 6 sectors, Sector 7 is quite a bit shorter than 1 through 6 because of there being no key card. They don't like make the stage long count for that. Hey, me sweetie. That's a lot of text for just saying go away. Yeah, same dude. Kind of odd that they kind of do that in this game, given that that it's not, or I should say it's non-linear. And this is supposed to be. Of all the corner clips, though, this is the one that saves the most time. Lengthy backtrack. Story. Forever though. I don't really know what the it's supposed to be like. The fact that I'm bonking on the corner like that tells me. Way. actually the fastest way to get back up there, but... How does a robot eat a burger? However it wants to. I'm not gonna tell a robot it can't eat a burger. If you can actually do that corner clip to get back to the bus store, I know Sector 5 I think is the shortest stage in the game. That's been preserved for posterity. Another one where the agent slash checkpoint is pretty much right at the start, so it doesn't help much. I find it kind of amusing that except for Agent 6 is the only, well, they all have the same sprite, but radically different face portraits. Okay, got that one. Actually, I think there's a suit down here. Yeah, because yeah, fell off the platform. Oops. Far that boomerang goes when you have full power. Yeah, those Mega Man Met style things. Yeah, those are it's a little insidious too that this room is designed so that you, even after you get the Power Blade suit, you can't actually jump. You can't jump and therefore can't shoot down to kill stuff. How am I supposed to get back up? Just like that. Good hearing. It's kind of familiar. It's basically Castlevania Red Skeletons. Six sectors. So the end game for Power Blade is kind of short. Do I have a time in this? No. Kind of thinking about maybe learning the run for the speed run of this for the 12-hour challenge at some point, just because it's a pretty simple looking NES platformer run. The only real technical difficult stuff to me looks like those corner clips, and then also the drop manipulation. Seven music. I want to say the record for this game is somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes. Did Reach has it? Well, I like to say that the first rule of video games is that birds are jerks, and that anything that flies or has wings counts as a bird for purposes. So like bats in Castlevania count, as do like the floaty things in this game. It flies, it dies. If only that were true. Actually, 1725. Okay, yeah. Yeah, flying Medusa heads or skulls in the second quest. Jump without waiting for that second platform. Yeah, I can see that. And then we have 2. That's it. I think the end game is way too short and simple. They should have. I think they should have made Sector 7 a bit longer, given that you don't have to get a key boss. Yeah, I can definitely see that too. GG. Thank you, game over. Hey, Blind Empire.